say plie squat, I think that's how you pronounce it. For a glute exercise, for females need to build their glutes up, or you need to work on glute ham tie-ins, I personally think, in my opinion, this is one of the best exercises. I really like doing these. I can actually feel these in the glutes, the ham area when I do them. You would think you wouldn't feel it in that area when you see it, but then you do it and you realize it works very well. I'll show you some common issues as I show you the setup. You want the feet at 90 degrees, like if there was a box here, you're standing on sides of the box. For beginners, find a mat like this, or if your floor is tile, put them on the lines of the tile to where that 90 degrees. We're fortunate enough to have mats here, so I just put them against the mat, and you want that corner same distance from each heel. So I don't want to be like here, like this. So you want them roughly the same distance from each heel. I don't like going very wide on this. I don't think I feel it in the hams and glutes when I go very wide. I actually like to keep the stance a little close to where the knees are going to go over the toes. Common issues I see with this is people aren't very flexible and their knees will come in like this, and then they'll go back like they're doing a squat and come up. You might as well just go do the squat. That's what you're going to do. You want to keep the knees, or they'll naturally stand with their knees turned in. So you got to make sure to turn the knees out to where they're pointing in the same direction as your foot. And that way when you go down, your knees go out. And you want to keep your hips under your shoulders as best. I mean, they're going to go back a little bit, but you don't want to come back like this and do a full squat. You want to keep your hips under your shoulders. To practice that, you can flex your glutes and try to keep your glutes flexed as you go down. That'll help keep you straight. After a while, you won't have to do that because you'll be used to the movement. You want to drop. You want to push your knees out and drop straight down. Almost like we used to stand behind the couch and pretend you're in an elevator, do that shit when you're a kid. Kind of that same type of movement. That's the only fucking analogy I have right now, so get over it. 90 degrees, feet out, knees in line with the feet. Hips under your shoulders, trying to stay straight up. Keep your chest up, same posture, shoulders back. Push your knees out and drop down. Once you get like, it feels like my hips are below the knee line, but however this looks here is probably how low you should go. Push with your heels, push your knees in and push your glutes in and come up and squeeze. Like that. Notice I didn't come back like this and come up. I stay straight, I come down, and as I come up, I push my hips in, my knees in, but don't lock. But just think about pushing them in and pushing your heels into the ground and come up and squeeze all this back here. And you want to stay straight up. If you do that, I guarantee you're going to feel it. So once again, knees, toes, same direction. Push your knees out, keep your butt under your shoulders, stay straight up, push your knees out to go down. Once you get, I try to go as low as possible, honestly. Push the heels into the ground, push your knees in, push your glutes in, squeeze. Just like that. You will feel that. Now, to add weight, you can put a plate like this. You can use aerobic steps and elevate yourself and hold a kettlebell. Sometimes that helps because you can lean against the kettlebell and it'll help keep your body straight. Dumbbells, so if you use a dumbbell and you hold it by the end of the dumbbell, it's gonna hit the ground. So like a kettlebell, you can elevate yourself on aerobic steps. I just grab it like this. I'll come down and I'll come up and squeeze and just hold it like that, best I can. I may not be able to come all the way up, but that usually works for me. Just remember when I push up, I bring my glutes in and squeeze. Now I'm gonna be hunched over a little bit holding the dumbbell, that's okay. Just don't get in the habit of grabbing the dumbbell and then using that to bend over. You're still staying straight up. Just come up just like that.